Hi friends, September 8th, 2022, आज के दिन पे today we just got a news on rice exports having 20% export duty starting from midnight of September 9th, मतलब आज रात से ही. I am releasing this video very quickly my friends to tell you about two things. एक ये है कि what is this 20% export duty, on what rice is it applicable, to give you more details and understanding as to which all rice might be affected. And second thing, I want to tell you a good news, which is how even though after facing 20%, don't worry my friends, we are from India as a source, we are still at a very safe place. Now the first point, what is affected? The 20% export duty is applied on raw rice because the law said it is except parboiled and basmati rice. So basmati rice there is no duties, parboiled rice there is no duties. So only raw rice and steam rice is where you will have this 20% import duty. If it is 20% import duty, it is a very high the price fluctuation becomes very high, and it becomes almost the buyers might start actually backing out on the orders that they were planning. So there's a catch in this. If you see, basmati's anyway prices are low at this moment because the paddy has just arrived and the market is very stable. Parboiled rice is right now very high in demand. So which all rice is affected? Swarna raw rice, IR64 raw rice, any kind of steam rice, Sona Masuri steam, Nellore Sona steam, BPT steam, Gobindabog steam, Gobindabog raw. So every raw rice and steam rice is getting affected. But then if you see the good side of this, right? The good side of this is that India initially, before this 20% export duty, India was quoting around $340 FOB for white rice. Whereas other countries, which are the other countries? There is Vietnam, there is Pakistan, there is Myanmar, there is Thailand, right? So if you consider these three countries, which is Vietnam, Pakistan and Thailand, were already at the price range of $390 per ton. So we were at 340, they were at 390. Myanmar was the only country which was at around $350 per ton. So now what is government actually was doing is that government had a question, why is also India selling so cheap? When the global markets like Vietnam, Philippines are selling at $390 FOB per ton for a white rice, why is India selling at 350? Why so cheap? So we have actually kind of raised the bar, my friends. But still, what is the good news in this? So what will happen now is that, as for example we are at 340, if 20% duty has to be added, it is roughly about $68 per ton, which means our pricing now will come to about $408 per ton after the 20% addition of duty. So now we have to compare our $408 per ton white rice, 5% broken, FOB, any Indian port, is now compared with a Vietnam rice or a Philippines rice which is at around $390 FOB, 5% broken, right? So we are on the higher side now by just about $18. But what will happen now because of this 20% duty is also that Vietnam and Philippines and these countries which now know that India has already put a 20% duty, they will increase their price. Why? Because they will suddenly have a rush in demand for their rice because they are now cheaper than the Indian rice. But then what will also happen that because the Indian demand for a few weeks will just shrink, the Indian rice prices also will go under a correction. For example, on today's day in South India and in Gujarat and these regions, Swarna 5% remilled rice is about 24 rupees, port or CFS delivery. So this price will reduce because of lesser demand. Why? Because some countries will suddenly stop buying. Also, what will happen is because of this fall in demand, the ocean freights there's a high possibility that the ocean freight will also come down. So if the ocean freight will come down by say $200-300 per container, you will again save about $10 to $15 per ton on the pricing. So Eventually, within a week, you see the $408 or 405 or $410 per ton, 5% broken white rice FOB will start dropping to about $380 to $390, and we will come on par with Vietnam, Philippines rice, right? But as you know, the demand for this rice is so huge. Vietnam, Philippines, Myanmar, Pakistan cannot alone fulfill this demand. That is why India still becomes a very strategic partner. So what the government has done is government has actually not curbed the rice export volume. The government has now raised the Indian bar of having white rice on par with countries like Vietnam, Philippines, Cambodia, Laos, Pakistan, and Myanmar, right? Share this information with your network friends. Do not panic. I am sharing this information on behalf of PWIP, where we try and digitize the rice trade ecosystem. This message goes out to all our existing exporters who are exporting rice with us, and to all other people in the trade ecosystem of rice. Please do not panic. This could be a very good move as well. We have to wait and watch. We will come with the part 2 of this video in just about 1 or 2 days. For now, have a great time. Keep calm, and let's see how this unfolds in the next 2 days, my friends. Thank you.